Good morning guys, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, having a look at another one of the seasonal championships for the autumn season in Forza Horizon 4. We've got German Wheel, which is the Edinburgh City Sprint as a start, and I'll load into this and it gets you the Porsche Macan Turbo 19 and consists of 3 events: Edinburgh City Sprint, Waterhead Sprint and Lake District Sprint. Okay, that's not too bad. And I'm going to load into this. You've got the usual bit of spiel of Kira, which we've all heard like 100,000 times by now. And as you look at these eligible cars, it's called German Wheel. I was expecting to be able to use a German car, but I can actually use anything. I've got the Jeep TrackHawk, which is what I'll go for. Got the Alfa, the Bentley, the BMW, Dodge, Jaguar, Jeep, Lambo, Landy, Porsche. This is stuff you can use. And I'm going to stick the tune up now for the TrackHawk, put this tune on and give you a good step up for this event. So I've put that up on screen now. The share code's up there. So put that share code in or search LostPhoenixUK in the Find Tunes menu and you'll find this. So I'll click the car and I'll get into that and we can start having a bit of fun around Edinburgh. Onto the event screen, I'll show you the difficulties on here. You have to play this on highly skilled if you want to unlock the car and complete the championship, get your completion status. Everything else is purely up to you. I've gone ABS, normal steering, traction on, stability off, that stuff, but that's all up to you. But highly skilled is pretty much what you need for this one. So I'll go into this. This TrackHawk is really good. This is a really fast car and drives really nicely. So I'll make a move. It's all foggy in Edinburgh. Yeah, it is Scotland after all. Although last time I was in Edinburgh, which was a few years ago, it was actually really nice. It was really sunny and everything was actually beautiful. I actually live in England. It was a bit of a 6-hour drive, I think it was, up to Edinburgh. And we got there and it was actually really dismal in England where we live. It was really bad. And as we got close to Scotland, it got nicer and nicer and nicer. And it ended up being a really sort of sunny weekend, which was actually lovely. But on the way back home, it actually rained very heavily. Got outside of Edinburgh and the just skies opened. It was the heaviest rain I've seen in my life. It was a point where I almost had to stop driving. But yeah, so Edinburgh can be beautiful. It is a beautiful city and the people there are absolutely lovely. So come on. Bit of dodgy driving there just to get myself a bit further up, but I've still got you in front of me, but I can pass you on that one. This is actually a good reason to have the racing lines on here, because when you've got the fog and the mist, it actually does give you a bit of a guide, so it's quite nice. And yes, I look like a noob with them on, but I don't care. I'm not after the credits. I've got almost max credits at this point and it's not really worth it. So I thought, no, I'll leave it on. Partly because I forgot to turn it off originally, but moving round, first place, 67%, driving round Edinburgh. Why not? Come on. The only thing you're missing on here is congestion and lots of speed cameras with no speed signs posted anywhere. So you drive around Edinburgh, some places are 40, some are 30, and you haven't got a clue. They haven't actually painted them on the road. At least they didn't last time I was there. They weren't painted on the road, there weren't any signs up, and it's pretty much take your guess at what the speed limit is, but you've got a whole row of speed cameras all down the road. But you just have to say, okay, maybe a 40-mile-an-hour road, but it doesn't say it, so you have to drive at 30 mile an hour because the last thing you want's a bloody speeding ticket. But finish line, coming through, easy win. Absolutely easy win. And 20 points for that one. Got the Lambo Urus behind me and the Dodge Durango behind that. The closest German car, obviously the Porsche Macan, in 4th. So 20 points in total for the championship. Skip through all this stuff and go back and complete another one of the events. Bringing up the map, you've got these here in white. These are the next ones in the series, in the championship. Where is the other one? Okay, it's down there. Waterhead Sprint is there. And Lake District Sprint's here. So I'm going to drop for the Lake District Sprint. We're here now at the Lake District. It's got Lake District Sprint, continue championship. So I'll continue on with that. I'll go for the TrackHawk again because it's a lovely car and this is what I've tuned up for these A-class events. It's got the off-road tyres on it, which probably doesn't help too much when you're on road, but it doesn't really hinder you too much as far as I can gather. So let's make a start. Let's go. Pulling away, 8th place, you start, but a cheeky bit of overtaking there into 7th. And coming round, everyone's grouped up quite a bit at the moment. Come on, come on, get into 6th place, irate box. That's another bit of cheeky overtaking. Probably wiser to go on the outside a little bit on that, but never mind. Quick weave. Around here, another one past into 3rd place. Just a case of getting past these guys, probably going to the left by the checkpoint maybe, if I can, or maybe the right. You guys are doing quite a good job at dodging me at the moment, blocking me, but I've managed to get through because you separated, and I'm in 2nd place. Slow it down a little bit. Come on, Urus. Give you a little nudge. Come around this side, you're hard braking. I'm just going to skid it a little bit. Slowed me down a little bit, but at least I'm past you. And it's just going to be a case of keep on going. So coming around here. Round, 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 round. A little bit on the braking side and going from there. If you guys have got any questions about Forza, if you want me to sort of like help you with, you know, like if you're not sure how to do something or want suggestions for cars, tunes, whatever, you know, if you don't sort of understand about the game, give me a shout. Leave me a comment on this video or any of my other videos really, and I'll answer this stuff in like next week's videos, whether it be making a video on itself, which is what I probably will do. If I get enough questions, if enough people want to know stuff, I'll make a standalone video answering your questions, but I'll also answer in the comments to you before then, like ahead of time, so at least you've got the answer directly. But if you've got a question about the game, it stands to reason that other people have also got that question, because if it's an issue which is common enough to have people asking questions about it, there's going to be more than one person asking the questions. So drop that comment and I'll, you know, let you know what's going on with stuff. And 20 points for the completion on that one and 40 points for the championship. 2 out of 3, 2 wins. Brilliant. Have a skip through all the XP and all this and go down and have a look at the final event. That's over here at the Waterhead Sprint. Quick on the fast travel because I bought Fairlawn Manor and I've hit all the fast travel boards, which if you're new to this game, try and get these fast travel boards because they will make a massive difference. You hit all these fast travel boards around the map and they will make a big difference to you because it gives you free travel around the map. If you've bought Fairlawn Manor, you get fast travel around the map anyway. But if you hit all the boards, that fast travel doesn't cost you anything. It's brilliant. And for these boards, if you are new, I would suggest having a look at the treasure map. It costs about £1.50, something like that, about $1.99 on the Microsoft Store. So you can get it on the Xbox, you can get it on PC. And what it does, it unlocks all your barn find locations, all of your houses, all of your bonus boards, be it the fast travel and the XP boards. And it does actually make it quite easy, particularly when the barn finds comes up, and also for finding these fast travels. So if you guys are new to the game and you haven't bought this treasure map, it is one of the best investments to help you in your gameplay, because there's a lot of stuff which is quite vague or you just find as you go, but this can pinpoint stuff, and you can make a concerted effort to actually go and complete things. Like, I want to go and hit all the bonus boards, I want to go and do this, I want to go and look at some houses, and this will help you. And this is one of the first things I bought when I got the game. So yeah, go grab a treasure map. It's definitely worth the investment. And I'm saying that as somebody who has actually done it. It's the first thing I bought when I got the game. And I don't get anything off sales. I'm not putting affiliate codes up because, well, there isn't any. And I'm not gaining anything out of you guys getting that, but I'm just giving you sort of the advice that this will make your life a lot easier when you are new to the game. So definitely something to grab, and yeah, hit those fast travel boards, because that does make a big difference. If I had to drive from one side of a map to the other to make for an event, it would take a lot longer than just hitting fast travel. And I've missed the checkpoints. Right. This happens when I don't pay attention properly. Cutting the corner and it all went a bit wrong. A little tap there, drift tap. I thought it was a full-on crash rather than a drift tap, but if you want to call it a drift tap, so be it. But first place on this one, 71%. I only have to get second, really, because I've got first on the other two. And that will get the championship completed. You can see they're quite close behind me, but it doesn't really matter, because I'm going round, round. Yeah, you can see that. And coming up towards the end, which isn't bad going. This is actually quite a good championship. I think a lot of this series, as well as this season, are actually quite nice events, because sometimes you get events which are a pain. There are some on here. The Ambleside Circuit's a pain, the Speed Zone is a pain, but the rest of it looks pretty nice, to be honest, and you can have some good fun with this. So 20 points for completion of this event, and for the championship I've got 60 points, so that's as best as you can get, 20, 20 and 20. So 3 wins, and that's definitely won me the championship. And it says German wheel complete. I've got third place against average, second against above, and first against highly skilled. This gets me the car, the Porsche Macan Turbo 2019 edition, 25,000 credits and 15,000 credits. So that's another championship done, and another 5% towards your seasonal completion for your playlist progression. And that is that championship. I'm working through this stuff, and I'm putting a video out for each one. And if you guys got any questions, comments, yeah, leave me a comment, ask me a question. Hit that like, hit subscribe, you know, the stuff us YouTubers say. And I am putting some other non-seasonal stuff out in the next week or so, and be sure to check that out, particularly if you're new to playing the game, if you're a new player, because I have got some stuff up which is aimed towards the newer players rather than the veterans, but I will be putting stuff up for everybody. But until next time, hit that like, hit subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching, take it easy and happy driving.